Okay, this next question came from Twitter, and the question is, what are Ojibwe beliefs in regards to past lives and reincarnation?
I think what I've heard is it happens, but we don't know it. There's a person here who looks like the one that passed on years ago, and he was born within a few weeks after this person passed on. Then he's like almost look like him and act like him, and it was a relative of his that passed on. So the stories that I've heard years ago was when someone passes on, sometimes someone is like a trading place with the passed on, and somebody else is born, I guess. That's the only kind of story I've heard, because even if it happens, we don't know it. We do. I believe that we do come back here some other time, because one of my grandsons, when he was just a little boy, we were driving down, going to the store, and down by the lake. We're driving in the truck, and he was just maybe 4 or 5 maybe. And then all of a sudden he said, "Stop here." There was a clearing there. And I said, "Why?" "I used to live right here." "You did?" I said, "Yeah." "Yeah, I used to live here, and I had 4 kids." And that's all he said. And I didn't really question him. It comes to mind that comes to my mind that maybe it does happen. And then sometimes a child is born with some kind of a scar on their bodies, and then again, that's what it says. It says that that person was here before. Maybe even sometime years and years ago, and they used to have wars against the two nations. That person was in that at that time, and then come back again. But that person doesn't remember that he's been here. Sometimes when I walk around, when I used to be in the bush quite a bit, and sometimes I recall some place that I've seen that place before, but I don't remember when I've seen that place. But it happens to me, and I can't remember why I recognize that particular strange place back in the bush somewhere. So I guess maybe it does happen. That's all I can say about the reincarnated. Just like what they teach us about the animals. When you killed a deer, to put all the bones back in the bush, and also a certain part of a deer is put back in the bush. Part of it is respect, and also it tells that another one's going to be born from there if you take good care of the animals, like say the beaver. You put the bones back in the water, and another one's going to reborn from the bones that you put in the water. That's all I can say about that question.